Hello, welcome to another video. So today I have this classic Apple hard drive. Seeing with the new news with the Apple M1 chip coming out and all the new Apple technology, figured it'd be appropriate to tear down something Apple related. So this is quite an old drive. We can look at some of the date codes on here and see 9219, so 92nd or 19th week of 1992 kind of puts the date of this thing around the early 90s. And we can see it's got the Apple logo on there. And this is a 40 megabyte hard drive. Seems kind of ridiculous that something this big is only 40 megabytes. It's got a 3600 RPM spindle speed. And yeah, it's pretty old. And I actually just took a look on eBay, and somebody was still selling these drives. Like, they actually sold for $60 recently, in basically the same condition as this one. You know, this is a functioning drive. Might not be after this, but you know, just absolutely amazing that something this old still is selling for that much money, even though it essentially has no value. Just some interesting specs about it is it has a transfer rate around 1.5 megabytes per second. So, you know, the whole contents of the drive can be transferred in 26 seconds, which is actually not bad when you consider it. The 26 seconds to get all your data, you know, that's the entire drive. It's done. Obviously, file sizes were a lot smaller, so real world times would be significantly slower than that. So we're going to do something a little different here. Since this thing makes some noise, we're actually going to go ahead and plug it in and listen to the glorious hard drive whine. So I got a little microphone here to measure that sound. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. I got my power supplies ready for 12 and 5 volts, which are the color of the wires that are on here. So in case you didn't know that, the yellow wire is 12 volts and the red wire is 5 volts, and the two in the middle are just grounds. Sure, we got everything lined up. I don't. It's upside down. Flip that over. Alright, here goes. Oh, looks like I missed. It's one of the problems with these old connectors. They weren't too reliable. Let's try that again. Oh, come on. It's fighting me to the end. There we go. That is a sound right there. All day, imagine listening to that on your computer. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's get this thing unplugged and tear it apart. Maybe we'll do the seek process while it's come on. That is not easy to plug in. And power wire fell off. I'm going to fix that. These power supplies are okay. That's what I'm going to go with. So, looks like we got a star, hex, whatever. Go ahead and take that apart. Yeah, I know, breaking the seal on a hard drive, yada yada yada. It's fine. Not gonna hurt anything. Ooh, I see something special we get to take off. I don't know. What do you think about that? I should give them a call. Conner, I'm pretty sure they don't exist anymore. Or they got bought by one of the other hard drive manufacturers, but void warranty if removed. I think well, we got a couple of them. I think we're going to void that warranty. That's it. Won't be able to get a replacement now. see if it'll open up. Ooh, that's gonna need a bigger tool. So here on this channel, we turn it on first and then take it apart. Oh wow, look at that. That looks really nice. Wow. So we got our seek heads and our obviously have our disc there. Looks like it's just a single platter device. I'm gonna do that power up test again. This cable doesn't fight me too bad. Let's see if we can watch this thing spin up. Might have to just hold it. That's the wrong end. Yeah, it's not easy. Of course, you should never do this live. These, you know, you're asking for the drive to blow up on you. That's it. That's all it does. So on the back we got a bunch of different chips. So this is an SCSI drive. So in terms of technology wise, it's you know, very different than what we see today. It's got a 50-pin connector. One of the good things about this is that it was able to connect quite a bit more devices on a bus. So you could put 8 devices on a bus, although the controller counted as one, so really 7 extra devices. See a little filter inside there. I'm actually going to put the cover back on this. I'm going to reassemble, and then we'll look at some of the chips on the bottom. I saw something interesting on the bottom. I want to take a look at. It's a little bit of a weird production choice. There's probably a standard torque for all these things. That doesn't matter. This isn't going to be in a computer anytime soon, so I have a few of these drives laying around. So, all right. So here's the bottom side, and we can see a bunch of different chips here. And I'm gonna have a little bit of a close-up. So you can see some of these things. Hopefully you can get some of those numbers off there. So we have controller, motor driver. I'm not sure how much, if there's any memory on here. I can see some regular 74 series logic chips scattered around the board. I'm not sure what that one is. But one of the things I thought was interesting was this little diode. It's actually connected to a pin on this chip and then connected to a pin on this one over here. Just bridged directly across. It's not actually on the circuit board at all. They just kind of floated it in the air there. I wonder when they were designing this, they realized that, well, you know, we either don't have enough room on the board or something's not going to work quite right, so we need to put that in there. And these packages here, IFR. So those are going to be either MOSFETs or diodes. So I'm guessing that's actually the motor drive circuitry right there, or, you know, the actual MOSFETs for the motor drive. So they must have had something weird going on with that. So this must be a controller for that. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So that's just a quick look at a 40 megabyte. Yes, I'm going to say that again. 40 megabyte Apple hard drive. So if you're complaining about your 250 gigabyte SSD, imagine if you had 40 megabytes. That's 0.04 gigabytes. All right. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe.